One of the ways I explain causality to people is that I also wrote about a LinkedIn post, right? I say that, it helps us go from the predictive realm to the deterministic realm. How much do you agree with this, commentary?
So from predictive to the causal, or what do
Yeah,
you mean
let's put it
exactly
like
in
a
this sense?
predictive or uncertain realm to a more deterministic realm. Would
Okay,
you agree with
so
that assessment?
the only thing is that deterministic will be, in my view, is that you really have no standard errors. Basically, you have no variability, and even if it's causal, you'll have some uncertainty, right?
Mhm.
But I see your framing. But let me use a slightly different one that is highly valued these days,
Mhm.
which is with a similar line of thought as the one you just shared. The thing is, everybody knows AI more or less today. You have at least a mass of people in data science who knows about AI and often master it. And so most of the people understand prediction. They understand predictive inference. So you want to predict something. And here is usually the example I highlight to show and highlight this very important fact today is that predictive inference is not made, the goal is not to assess causally things. These are different toolbox. And the main example I take is the following. Let's say you look outside to understand predictive inference. You look outside and you see that people are wearing shorts and t-shirts and have sunglasses. This is a strong predictor that it's warm and sunny outside. So this is basically a simple predictive algorithm. You observe the clothes of people and then you infer about the weather. So let's say if your business is selling ice cream, this might be useful. I like this example because what we observe are not causes. They are good predictors of the weather, but they are not causes. It's not because you wear sunglasses that it's sunny. It's the opposite, by the way, of course. And this also helps to highlight first that predictive inference relies on correlations, and hence you should not use predictive inference, so traditional AI, to answer causal questions. That's one thing. The second is it highlights also that causal inference is completely different. You want to understand cause and effects. In the case of the sunglasses, you basically ask a completely different question. In predictive inference, you observe the world and you try to predict the value of something. In causal inference, you try to understand what will happen with the world if you change something in the system. What will happen with my ice cream sales if I force people to wear sunglasses? Well, probably nothing, because it's not a cause. It was a consequence from the weather. And this also highlights why causal inference is central for decision making. Because if you rely on correlation and predictive inference and you interpret this as causal, it will be misleading.